If you have been doing the squats for months and your legs still look exactly the same, I have some news for you. You are not doing squats. You are doing a completely different exercise and calling it a squat. The squat is the single most powerful lower body exercise ever created by humanity, but only when performed with correct technique. Today I am going to show you exactly how to squat correctly, fix every mistake silently destroying your progress, and give you the advanced techniques that will turn your legs from weak to unstoppable. Why squats are different? Most people think the squat is just a leg exercise. But here is what the science actually tells us. When you perform a correct heavy squat, you are not just training your legs. You are triggering a hormonal response that floods your entire bloodstream with testosterone and growth hormone. These are your body's naturally occurring anabolic steroids. And here's the part most people never hear. These hormones do not stay in your legs. They circulate through your entire body, helping your chest grow, your back grow, your arms grow. Skip squats and you are literally fighting your own progress with one hand tied behind your back. On top of that, your legs contain the largest muscle groups in your entire body, the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes. When you train them hard and correctly, your body enters a state called epoch after your session. Your metabolism runs at high speed for the next 24 to 48 hours. You are burning fat while sitting on your couch, while sleeping. The squat is not just a leg exercise, it is the most powerful full-body tool in existence. Mistake 1, bar position. Let us start with the first and most devastating mistake. Wrong bar position. Most beginners place the barbell directly on top of their neck. This is dangerous and will injure your cervical spine over time. The correct position for a standard back squat is the bar resting across your upper traps, the thick muscle shelf just below your neck. This distributes the load across your entire upper back evenly. If the bar is pressing directly on bone, you have it too high. If it is sliding down your back, you have it too low. Find that muscle shelf and lock it in every single rep. Mistake 2, foot position. The second mistake is foot position, and it ruins more squats than anything else. Most people either stand too narrow like their feet are glued together, or they point their toes completely forward like soldiers at attention. Both are wrong. Your feet should be placed at approximately shoulder width apart. Your toes should point outward at roughly 30 degrees. This is not random. It matches the natural angle of your hip socket. When your feet are in this position, your knees contract correctly over your toes, your hips can open fully, and your depth becomes dramatically easier to achieve. Change your foot position and your squat will immediately feel completely different. Mistake 3, squat depth. This is the mistake that separates people who build powerful legs from people who waste years in the gym. Depth. If your thighs are not reaching parallel to the floor at the bottom of your squat, you are doing a partial squat. You are not doing a squat. Half range of motion means half muscle activation. Your quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes only reach full contraction when you hit proper depth. I would rather see you squat 60 kilograms with perfect depth than 150 kilograms with a 3-inch dip. Leave your ego outside the gym door. Go deep or go home. Mistake 4, knee position. Your knees are one of the most vulnerable joints in your entire body during a squat. The most common and most dangerous knee mistake is allowing your knees to cave inward as you descend. This is called valgus collapse, and it places enormous rotational stress on your knee ligaments. Your knees must track directly in line with your toes throughout the entire movement, both going down and coming back up. If your knees are collapsing inward, it means your glutes and hip abductors are weak and need direct training. A simple fix is to consciously push your knees outward as you squat. Imagine you are trying to spread the floor apart with your feet. Mistake 5, back position. Your spine position during the squat determines whether you build an incredible physique or end up injured on the sideline. Two opposite errors destroy people here. The first is excessive forward lean. Your chest collapses toward the floor, your lower back rounds, and all the load transfers directly onto your lumbar spine. The second is overarching your lower back, trying to stay too upright. This compresses your vertebrae and causes a different type of injury. The correct position is a neutral spine. Natural curves maintained throughout the entire movement. Chest up, proud posture, core braced like you are about to take a punch. Your torso will naturally lean slightly forward during a squat. This is completely normal and correct. The key is keeping that spine neutral throughout. Mistake 6, breathing and bracing. Nobody talks about this, and it is costing you both performance and safety. Most people either hold their breath randomly or breathe at the wrong moment. The correct technique is called the Valsalva maneuver. Before you begin your descent, take a deep breath into your belly, not your chest. Brace your entire core as hard as possible, as if you are creating a solid pressurized cylinder around your spine. Hold that breath and brace through the entire descent and drive back up. Only exhale at the top when the rep is complete. This intra-abdominal pressure protects your spine and gives you dramatically more power out of the bottom of the squat. Advanced tip 1, heel elevation. Here is something most fitness videos never tell you. If you struggle to reach depth, if your heels want to lift off the floor, or if you feel excessive forward lean, your ankle mobility is the problem. A simple fix is to place small weight plates under your heels. Even a 5 to 10 degree elevation dramatically improves your squat mechanics instantly. Over time, work on ankle mobility exercises so you can eventually squat flat-footed. But in the meantime, use the heel elevation and keep squatting correctly. Advanced tip 2, pause squat. Want to eliminate bouncing out of the bottom and actually build real strength? Add a 2-second pause at the bottom of your squat. Descend under control, pause completely at the bottom, eliminate all momentum, then drive back up using pure muscle strength. This technique destroys the stretch reflex that most people unconsciously rely on to bounce back up. The pause squat builds the kind of raw leg strength that transforms your physique faster than any other squat variation. Advanced tip 3, progressive overload. This is the non-negotiable law of muscle growth. If you squatted 80 kilograms for 8 reps last week, this week you must do 80 kilograms for 9 reps, or 82.5 kilograms for 8 reps. You must force your body to adapt to a greater demand every single week. Keep a training log, write down every set, every rep, every weight. Without progressive overload, you are just maintaining, not growing. The logbook is your roadmap to the physique you want. Advanced tip 4, mind-muscle connection. The final advanced technique is the most underrated tool in all of strength training. Before you unrack the bar, decide which muscle you are going to feel working during this set. For squats, focus on your quadriceps driving the floor away from you on the way up. Or focus on your glutes squeezing at the top of every rep. Research consistently shows that athletes who consciously focus on the target muscle during a lift activate significantly more muscle fibers than those who simply move the weight. Think about the muscle, feel the muscle, grow the muscle. When you apply every correction from this video, correct bar position, proper foot stance, full depth, knees tracking out, neutral spine, correct breathing, heel elevation if needed, pause squats, progressive overload, and mind-muscle connection, the squat transforms from a movement that gives you sore knees and zero leg growth into the most powerful tool for building the strongest, most athletic body of your life. Your legs will grow, your hormones will optimize, your entire physique will level up, and the discipline you build pushing through heavy squats will overflow into every area of your life. Start applying these corrections in your very next session. The results will speak for themselves. If this video helped you understand the squat better, hit that like button and subscribe for more science-based training content every week. Now get under the bar and squat correctly. Let us go.